Well, at this point, we're going to be taking the news conference live at 9:30 Eastern Time. What are the questions you're going to be looking for, Mark, from this news conference? And I would think the first is a name.
Yeah, and just to be certain, Mika, we do have a name, and we can go with that name, correct?
Okay.
According to 5 senior law enforcement officials briefed on this matter, they have identified the individual in custody as Tyler Robinson. Tyler Robinson, 22 years old. The individual is from Utah. That's what we have right now. Again, 5 senior law enforcement officials who have been briefed, Mika, on this matter. They have identified the individual who is now in custody as Tyler Robinson, 22 years old, from Utah.
And there are so many questions I know we're sorting through right now that what is his relationship to the school? Does he live in the area? And of course, something that may not come for some time. Why did he do it?
Right.
Yeah, I think right now you're going to have investigators who are sitting down with this person. We don't know if they have an attorney. We don't know exactly what's happening at this point, but you're right. There is a search for information right now.
So to walk us through what the next steps would be, I assume they're going to go through search warrants, right, to his home. I assume they'll go through his social media profiles. If he's written we often see if there's shootings like this, some sort of manifesto has been left behind. So take us through what you think the next crucial hours of the investigation will look like.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. So you're going to have several investigators now sort of turn their focus onto Tyler Robinson. They'll be going through, as you said, social media profile, looking at what he's posted, looking at his phone, who he's talked to. They'll be doing face-to-face interviews with friends, with family. Were there any red flags, anything he may have said in the days leading up? When you talk to law enforcement, they'll tell you an arrest, someone in custody, it's not a finish line. This is the start. For many of these investigators who have been working tirelessly through the last couple of hours, this is, again, the next phase. And so this is the beginning. They'll be working on the ground. They'll be, as you said, getting search warrants, going to places he may have lived at. They'll be looking at those places. They'll be looking for electronic evidence, any kind of physical evidence, going through those. And it's also, you remember, this is a nationwide investigation. You have agents in D.C. working on this, and other field offices who are working on this. As information comes in, it'll come in, get kicked out, get assigned. And those agents, those investigators will run those down as well and generate information about this suspect.
Okay, so
as you look at that small picture in the corner of your screen, reminder, about 20 minutes from now, we expect a news conference in Utah to fill in some of these blanks and to get us more answers. But our latest information, Ken Dilanian, is a name. According to 5 law enforcement sources, NBC News can name this person, the alleged shooter, Tyler Robinson, 22 years old. As Jonathan Lemire referenced, there were some questions right from the outset. Could the shooter have been a student at the school? Obviously, that was an open question and pure speculation, or a former student perhaps at the school. We still don't have the answer to that. But now, with a name, those kind of answers should start to flow pretty quickly, should they not?
Absolutely, Willie. And in fact, I'm being told that the FBI is gearing up right now to begin executing search warrants in Utah, presumably at this suspect's home and any other location connected to him. And as Mark said, we'll begin to grab up everything they can, electronic evidence, go through the social media accounts. They'll begin interviewing family members and acquaintances, and they'll start to put together a picture of this person's life, their political beliefs, their mental health status, their past criminal history, if any, their familiarity with weapons. They will want to know, no matter how detailed the confession this person makes, authorities are going to gather every bit of information they can